Fleetwood Mac. That sounds like a whole woman. Oh, she got the money. Yeah. Fleetwood Mac too. Let me get these mics real quick. Yeah. Hey, Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac pretty nice, bro. I fuck with Fleetwood Mac. You want this mic or the other mic? We had a little technical difficulty. Please give us a second. We'll get this shit started. Oh, shit. Oh. It's gonna be a good show tonight. Very, very good show. Mic check on two, mic. Check. 1, 2. Figure it out. What's going down, Tulsa? Everybody else. Eclectic Sounds. I'm DJ Sir Mike.
I'm SOULRSTAR.
Tonight, very cool ass night. My good friend SOULRSTAR here has dropped a project. It is called Solar Swell.
It is, that's right. The name SOULRSWELL and the artwork was made by my good friend Blake Shelton, who's a really dope artist here in town. Does a bunch of live art stuff. Yeah.
Where can you find him on social media?
Yeah, B Shells. At B Shells. Yeah.
Shit. Let's get right to it, bro. What's the name of the first song?
First song, I Feel Great.
Okay, bet. Well, you heard it first. We got the exclusive SOULRSTAR world premiere, Solar Swell. I Feel Great. Click Sounds 91.1. Okay, enough.
Woke up, didn't feel right. Smoke up, been a long night. Turn the page all of a sudden. Got a space in my stomach, I can feel the daylight coming. I think that's that motherfucker right there. Can't sleep, had another nightmare. In a battle with myself and I never fight fair. Got a dirty kick with a tight snare. Bury my face in the planet so I can listen. My head is stuck in a panic. Sorry if I seem so distant. Ain't had a grip in a minute. You can see my Reebok slipping. Seen the date of the day change, but ain't a damn thing different. Days like this, I feel great. Days like this, I run my face. Days like this, they seem so grim. Days like this, I think they'll never end. New day, my head feels wrong. No way it could last this long. Been a whole month, stressed out, no fun. Doze off in the studio, slump. Mouth open, looking at the screen. In the days I surveyed the scene. Ah shit, man, dropped the weed. Now I got blunt holes in my jeans. It seems I feel the void now more than ever. So let it burn like the pressure. Let it burn like your name is Usher. Fix it up with a bit of mustard. More than my skin is punctured. On the track with no conductor. Days like this, I feel so great. Days like this, I run my face. Days like this, it seems so grim. Days like this, I think they'll never end.
tonight. That's a good way to start that shit, bro.
I appreciate it. The whole thing makes out a poem, and it was going in a storyline, and that's where the poem starts. It starts with it starts from the feeling great point. I guess it doesn't really explain how you got there. It kind of starts from that.
All right, so you're kind of making you're accepting it and you're making an origin from there.
I
Right?
guess that's kind of the first step. Yeah, yeah, kind of like accepting, yeah, that you feel great. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't feeling right.
Something ain't
Yeah,
something
something ain't right.
shifted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. Yeah, like you said, just noticing that for the first time.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Sure, man. This next song is called "Need to Relax."
Yeah. So then opposed to that is need to relax, man. Just felt like great as hell. All right, well now I need to relax.
Yeah, give me like Capone and Noriega vibes. Like on Noriega Drink Chats, bro. He always be like, "You need to relax." You know what I'm saying? Like it's the iconic name. I love that shit. All right, well, shit. Song number two, "Need to Relax" by our good friend here, SoulrStar, on all streaming platforms. We going through the whole CD tonight, so stay tuned. You know, roll some blunts. You know what I'm saying? Get into the vibe. 91.1 KNR Radio.
Mad lad in the lab, good kid gone bad. Right time, wrong fad, fighting for a long bag. Lighter on the bomb stash, put that shit on blast. Cause it's all gone fast, riches return to rags. Strip it naked, days are dated. Use your time, you can't save it. What you're missing when you're busy counting up the data. Numbers are made up, what you afraid of? We count the days, so they calculator. Coming off it, usually about some paper in your pockets. Hit the Gaudi calculator, pixelated with thousands of lasers. The mental invader, scroll the statue chaser. So leave your black mirror and let's relax in nature.
Swear that it will all be good. Relax. Like Frankie goes to Hollywood.
Just fucking relax, slow it down, pour another till I drown. Blow an ounce, matter of fact, smoke a whole pound. Statement said with hesitation, shaking anticipation. Can't take the weight and bring my tribulations right now. What I've been facing seems to be quite loud. You can't escape it, there's no hiding out. Taking conversation, riding on a rising cloud. So tired of chasing, what the fuck is life about? Glide around inside a crowd, mind is on the dying sound. Listen to the faucet as it drip into the water often. Don't hear it gossip or talk a profit to other droplets. They just deposit, don't knock it till you try it out. Damn, I'm excited, open arm rising. Expand the horizon, get tan like Hawaiian. Besides a fan by the hammock, all I hear is silence. Feels like a man finally became an island.
Swear that it will all be good. Like Frankie goes to Hollywood.
Just fucking relax,
Swear that it will all be
That was "Need to Relax." That's a very relaxing song, bro. Like, I was definitely over here closing my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And it felt very therapeutic to me. One thing that stood out to me on that song right there was you said it seems like what I'm chasing is loud, or what I'm facing is loud. I couldn't really get it like that.
Yeah.
So it is saying like you understanding, like, okay, so going back a song or two back, you know, you're in the gray area, you're understanding that, and you know you need to relax. So is it like when you're trying to find peace and you feel like the thoughts and the depression and like the anxiety that's building up it shows in your face, and that's why you say it's loud?
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it's so it was for a few things. It's like it was kind of a triple entendre with what you're saying, as also it being like facing like some loud weed to deal with it, but also talking about like what you were saying with the depression and stuff and the thoughts, like I don't know, bad thoughts or some negative things or anxiety being louder than the inner peace in which you're trying to acquire or wish that you could have at certain times, or just like
Yeah.
a calmness overall, that you wish you could have, but these anxious feelings or certain feelings are just like loud, like they're hard to turn down. You don't know where the volume knob is.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. That's bro. Fuck. You need some rap genius, like you need rap genius, like the whole form for this album. So far, so good. Like, that's amazing. So is that? Would you say that's your advice? Um, smoking marijuana, and the anxiety.
That's pretty much the biggest one. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I'd say it's a vice. I think it helps. I think I used to have like vices of drinking and doing other things, which I don't do as
Right.
much anymore.
You're right.
I
You're
think
right.
weed helps more
It's
than it's a
medication.
vice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
medication. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
was a
it's
bad
definitely
terminology for it.
but there's balance, anything's a vice when you take it out of balance.
True.
So it's like, I've definitely gotten times where I've been smoking too much, and basically what that does is like just take away from like time with people you love, family or friends or something. You're just too busy.
It's true, bro. Getting high.
Yeah.
Kind of like that Dungeon Family song, or that Outcast song. Get up, get something.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But when you find a balance, I guess it's more medicine, like you said, when you don't abuse it. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this next song is it's called Coastline. Tell us a little bit about that. On the Coastline. Excuse
On
me.
the coastline, yeah. So that's like in the series of the poem, as far as the album goes, that's like where is most relaxing for me. So on the coastline, that's what it means in that part of the poem. As far as itself in a song, standing alone, the vibe of it was kind of like East Coast beach. Um, so kind of like I don't know, that was the vibe I was going for though. It was just kind of like a beach out on the East Coast. I used to live in North Carolina for a while. So it's kind of like that whole vibe out there for me. Um, and yeah,
What are you doing in North Carolina?
playing basketball,
Okay. Okay, bro. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. Big Cooper. Where can we find some of your highlight reels?
man. Just YouTube it, man. Jared Boss, JARETTBOSS. Check it out on YouTube. Shit from high school and college on
Right. I'm about to pull some up. All right, on the Coastline is coming up next, right here on 91.1 KNR Radio, Eclectic Sound.
So here we go, set the sails in the wind. I'll do my best not to pretend. I even remember when it used to be anything different. Locked up on the land like a washed up grain of sand. There's no rushing, but I'm running just like an open dam. I wanted to be brave and conquer all the waves. I was headed to that place, but I got lost on my way. Since the day that I was born, I've been chasing storms, followed all that thunder, and watch them take their form. While you watch it, learn this lesson. The issue ain't pursuing storms, it's when you finally catch one. Yeah. I broke my boat, and I'm just trying to stay afloat. On the coastline, on the coastline, on the coast. Used to be anything different. I could see it coming from the coast. Would've ran if the sand didn't trap my toes. But I was digging with my ligaments from the bottom of my soul. That's a beast in nature, like a piece of paper. Watch it unfold. Look up and I shout, what's up with this drought? Aim my voice up at the clouds to see what they're about. Replies profound with drops that hit the ground. Got me smoking a whole ounce while I watch my ship go down. I broke my boat and I'm just trying to stay afloat. On the coastline, on the coastline, on the coastline, on the coastline. So here we go, set the sails in the wind. I'll do my best not to pretend I even remember when it used to be anything different.
That was Coastline. On the coastline. How many coasts have you been to, JP?
Man, that's a crazy question. I don't know, probably honestly like in the 30s to 40s range. A lot of coasts, a lot of different coasts, bunch of countries.
It's a lot of water out there, bro. When you think about it,
It really
a lot
is.
more than land.
It really is, man. There's a lot of water out there.
I think some shit about somebody finding some glow in the dark sharks the other day. So that's pretty trippy,
That's fucking crazy. I've never seen that.
right?
Shit.
I don't know what the fuck to do. Nope.
Right, yeah. I was scared of you. Now I'm enamored. Also scared. You can eat me. Am I gonna glow after you eat me though? Do I die glowing? Is that the final glow up? Hard to say.
Can you smell my fear?
That's, I mean, I think they can smell your fear regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, next up, we got another notion.
Yeah. So, another notion was I basically took one of my favorite philosophers, uh, Alan Watts, and I just took like one of my favorite excerpts of his, which is kind of the first few songs have been dealing with. There's this theme going on of like shit was tough, and then trying to relax, and then trying to find like a place mentally for yourself to relax, and trying to remember that like maybe the grass ain't always greener on the other side of your own issues. And then you get to another notion where it's like you're in the middle of improvement, realizing that like yourself um, that's in this place needing to be improved is maybe the last person to be helping out you needing the improvement, which is like a really weird cyclical thing to go through mentally because it's like I need help. I'm the only person that can help me, but at the same time, how can I help me if I need help? Like,
Right.
and you just get caught in this circle, like kind of. So it's just kind of like dealing with that circle. And Alan Watts kind of talks about it in what he's saying in dialogue, and then I just kind of followed along with some of my own interpretations of that from like making music to like different things, positives and negatives.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, let's get right into it. Song number 4 on the Solar Swell album, Another Notion, 91.1 KNR Radio.
There is the obvious difficulty that if I am in need of improvement, the person who's going to do the improving is the one who needs to be improved. And there immediately we have a vicious circle.
Writing on my bars, my brain is getting looted, which is probably better than when it was convoluted. With a million worries, a calmness so elusive. Working 9 to 9, overtime on the music. Welcome to the grind, peace of mind not included. Dripping down the vine, know that we could use the fluids. Dreaming in the sky, vibing with the tulips. I hope you're doing fine and you find what's therapeutic. Thoughts I can't shake with distance of time. Blowing up dust at a rate they define. An untitled cut that lives in my mind. Scratching the surface until it gets shine. Back with the urges, need a fix in the night. After the purchase, dip in the grind. Snorted up in cursive, I'm addicted to the lines. Little verses emerging while I dine. A purge evicting all the words I left behind. Immersive depiction, draw vision for the blind. Intuition, inefficient, middle of a lucid kitchen. Mixing fiction with my superstition. Ain't about what you did, ain't about what you didn't. Just focus on what is, don't worry about what isn't. The present moment is the only one existing. We're each a piece of heaven on the earth while we living. Oh. Open up my notebook. Ooh, another notion spoken. Wrap up all the funky, funky marijuana mummies. Got my pen, I'm comfy, comfy. Bump that, I'm a junkie.
People fall from grace. Why do they? You see, we're just talking about the same old problem, but we put it a step up. But it's the same problem. It's the same thing. How can I improve myself? Was the first problem. The second problem is, how can I accept grace? They're both the same problem. How can I accept? Because you gotta make a move. Which will put yourself out of your own control into the control of a better. If you don't believe in the Christian kind of a God, you can believe in the Hindu kind of a God, who is your inner self. You see, you've got a lower self, which you can call your ego. That's that little scoundrelous fellow that's always out for me. But behind the ego, there is the Atman, inner self, the inward light, as Quakers would call it, the real self, the spirit, which is substantially identical with God. So you've got to meditate in such a way that you identify with your higher self. How do you do that? Well, you start by watching all your thoughts. Very carefully. Watching your feelings, watching your emotions. So that you begin to build up.
That was another notion. That was amazing, bro. That's probably my favorite song so far on that. Give me the philosopher's name that was on there again.
That's Alan Watts.
Alan Watts. Okay, cool. That's a cool guy. I gotta find some of his stuff, bro.
He's dope, man. He's really cool, and he's really cool because he's never like telling you like how it is, or he's never like saying like one religion's correct or one's not. He's just like basically delivering to you what people believe and like, and then he just his like bias in that way allows him to like delve deeper into a lot of issues, because he's like completely unbiased when it comes to all those things, but just very like knowledgeable. Even a lot of people I know today that are, wisdom, that are maybe like, not crazy Christian people or whatever, but they're also biased against Christians or something. So it kind of blocks their, like, there's still like wisdom and knowledge in all of the realms, So
Yeah.
it's like being a harsh critic of one thing or another can kind of like block that in a way, but he's very open to all of this. He's a dope dude to listen to. He helps me a lot as far as just like processing things, because he goes through a lot of like thoughts that I think are anxious, that are anxiety ridden for me, and like he puts them in a lot calmer ways.
Hell yeah, man. Very, very motherfucking peaceful. This next song is Scatterlight featuring Ray.
Reed.
Reed, excuse me.
Yeah, Reed is and that's my homie from Atlanta. I played basketball with him. Actually, sorry, Macon. He gets now when I say Atlanta. He's from Macon, Georgia. He lives in Macon, Georgia right now. It's his own spot, okay? It's not Atlanta. But my dude is a really good basketball player. I played with him in college. He's also incredibly talented pianist and vocalist. And he helped me out a little bit with the production on this song as far as just like some bass line stuff. And then we used, each of us used some of our vocals back and forth.
I remember that one song from back in the day, Where We Come From, We Smoke One.
Yeah. He was on that song too. Yeah, that's right.
Light it up.
Yeah, he didn't write that one, but this one he actually wrote. So it was nice to have him on here with the pen. And this song was just it scattered like was it fit as far as the poem for the album poem. Because it's just kind of like the another notion that's scattered, but this was just kind of like a mix up as far as the album goes, just kind of switch up the vibe a little bit.
Okay.
As far as like from the deep thinking stuff and just kind of like, I don't know, have like a more like chill love song type thing.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, shit. Let's get right into it. Scatterlight, featuring Reed. Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Atlanta. Excuse me. Only here on 91.1 KNR Radio. Eclectic Sounds.
Nothing really matters on my mind.
You wet up like the porpoises. I'm trying to swim up in your orifices and hit it slow just like the tortoise did. You can ride it, there's no shortages. Kill your pussy, me some morbid shit. You know just how it gets. Lips where the orchids sit. Hands on your hips, flowers get a kiss. Bodies in a twist, you can feel my grips. This is foreplay, just the tips. Until it's time to finally hit, baby, drop it through the splits. This is sexual tension, we both need relief. Take your sexual tension, put that up on me. It's not the sex that I am missing. You've been on my mind for weeks. We've been fucking now for months, and I'm still fiending for those cheeks. And every time you move it slow, it just changed the way I breathe. So I just had to let you know that you were just the one I need. There is not another soul that ever could compete.
Clothes are scattered everywhere. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Clothes are scattered everywhere. Nothing matters. We don't care. Shorty, you got my attention. Did I forget to mention? I know my lack of communication is sometimes the cause for tension. But if you just take a moment to listen when I do speak, girl, all my life swear you will see that you're the only one I need. And I ain't trying to waste your time. Yours is valuable and so is mine. So if you don't mind, just join me on this journey. And as you close your eyes, we'll take leaps, falling deep. No, we don't sleep, just toss and turning in this thing we call us. It's not just lust, it could be love, but fuck it, let's just fuck.
Killed that. Reed killed that shit. shout out to Reed. For real.
Big shout out to Reed, man. Doing his thing out, making. He keeps pushing, man. I think he's probably gonna drop some projects this year. I've been seeing him working with a bunch of people out there, getting his network growing. So he's a hard worker and a really talented dude.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, if you're just now joining us, we are a quarter of a way into Solar Star's newly released project, Solar Swell. It's an amazing project so far. Got about 11 more tracks to go, 12 more tracks. And hope you're enjoying the journey right now. Keep staying tuned. Got more heat on the way. And yeah, keep rocking with us. Eclectic Sounds, 91.1.
I feel a burning deep inside my planet. Don't panic. Indeed, I am volcanic.
Residents weren't sure until today how they were going to get out of their situation. Volcanic ash everywhere. But tonight, the mountain is just spewing steam. The worst of the ash problem may at last be over.
Let me smoke this beat like a pack of camels. The world is fucking cold, yeah, I hope you packed your flannels. Light the candle on my mantle. Disease is Panama, I'm bananas, and the planet got the canvas of a bandit. You better believe I'll never be stranded. Use the music as a vehicle, working on my mechanics. What's built up beneath is volcanic. Let's release the steam before we spill the damage.
I feel a burning deep inside my planet. Don't panic. Indeed, I'm volcanic. Erupt me from the place which I am standing. Abruptly shoot my emotions like a cannon.
A slow eruption from an old discussion. I'm bugging, but I know it's nothing. No reason, I'm close to combustion. Probably shouldn't store my feelings in the core before they rupture the crust and spill up on the floor. Each of us bleeding the fragments, beating hearts of magma. The art of being mad with the breathing of a dragon. A beast that's unknown, with teeth that's made of stone. Withstands the heat released from deep to the peak inside of the dome.
Which I am standing abruptly. Shoot my emotions like a cannon.
Out the top it's smoking, a mountain with emotions, destroying everything until it hits the ocean. In an active state, bubbles can't escape. Blow the fucking roof when it shifts tectonic plates.
That was Scattered Light.
Now it's volcanic.
Oh,
eruption.
volcanic eruption. Sorry, my browser tab up here is slow playing, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, I guess. Oh yeah, bro. I can tell you had fun with that song, bro. Like the